utilizing information that will help take your business to the next level.
Hi, I'm Roz Miller Choice. I'm an author and an award-winning journalist. I've had the privilege of traveling around the world. And I've spoken across the globe, including the United Nations. I'm comfortable in front of or behind the camera. I've been called confident, inspirational, insightful, and resourceful. Smart people come to me when they have knowledge they want to share. That's why they call me the Expert Maker.
When I decided to be in this field of personal branding and helping best kept secrets to become the go-to person in their field, that's kind of why they call me the Expert Maker, I was explaining that to a colleague who I was going to do a speaking engagement for, and she said to me, "Oh, you do what Brendon Burchard does." And I went, "Brendon Burchard? Who is he, and why is he doing what I do?" And I went straight out to get a copy of his book because I wanted to see, who is this guy, what's he doing? And I was bowled over by Brendon's book. Within a month or so, I purchased his training material. I went out to his then conference that was called Experts Academy, and I recently went to another one of his conferences that was called Influencers. But the book. One of the things I love in his book is called The Millionaire Messenger. He's got a couple, but this was the first one that I read of his. And I think what I loved about this book is he has this amazing plan of action for those of us who are in the expert field to follow. And when I say a plan of action, he actually breaks down a plan for you to be able to make money in this field. And that's his book. Great read, excellent read. So psyched about that. This will always be on my shelf. I think one of the other books that I read that was life-changing is Badass Your Brand by Pia Silva. I have this book in ebook form. I think that was the first thing I bought. And then I realized, okay, that's not enough. I got it in the Audible form so that when I'm in my car I can listen. And then I realized, no, that's not enough. And then I got the physical copy. You need to see this. It is dog-eared. The back, it's so funny. In the back, I guess the publisher just gave one extra blank page. Well, it is filled with my notes. You probably can't see that from here, but it's filled with my notes. This book is underlined and highlighted, and there's some places where I've put stars where it's like, she's just so brilliant in this book. And I think I wrote myself little sticky notes. I can tell you what my real takeaway was, or one of my major takeaways. In Badass Your Brand, she shows you how to build a brand, and that's amazing. She also explains to you and shows you how to create systemized products and services. And then I think the third thing that I really thank her for was how she talked about sticking to the products and services that you have already created and not letting customers come to you to say, oh, I want this product. Well, if you don't offer that product, you get to say unapologetically, no, that's not what we do. Because very often when you do that, you are going to be sorry. There's never a time when I said yes to someone asking me to give them a service that I don't really offer on a daily basis. If it's not already systemized and perfected, the process, it will just slow you up. And honestly, I will tell you from experience, when you do that, you always undercharge. Your undercharge is going to take you a lot longer to perform a service that you don't normally perform. Even if you can do it, it's okay to say no and be unapologetic about it. So I love Pia for that. She's helped me in business with that. Love this book. I'm telling you, I've found it in so many different versions. Brunson's Expert Secret. I'm still reading this book. Loving it. That's why I'm still reading it. I think the real takeaway from his book is in crafting a story. How to tell your message through telling stories. And he's genius in that. So be sure to pick up a copy of this book as well. These are the books that just stay on my shelves. Love them. Or his book, actually it's in my computer case most of the time. And then of course there's my book, which will be coming out soon, in probably the spring of 2020. So look for my book. It's called The Expert Maker, Turning Your Knowledge into Multiple Streams of Income. But I will tell you, these are the books that I refer to first. Don't tell anybody I don't read my book first. My book is really, really good, but these are powerhouses. I love these guys. Well, that's all I have to say about what I'm reading right now in those little reviews. Hopefully, I've shown you that to stay abreast of what's going on in your field is your job. Even if you're the expert in that field, I'm the expert maker. I do done-for-you services. Like I help people position themselves as the expert by creating content for them, by actually producing their online courses for them, by writing their speeches for them so that they can sell products and services from the stage, by creating products and services for them. That's what I do. These guys in these books show you how you can be the expert. And then I take it a little further in terms of doing the services for you. Like, oh, I love these books. Anyway, okay, I've gone on enough about that. See you next time. I'm Roz Miller Choice, the Expert Maker. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, or you can find me on Facebook. See you soon.
For more information on how you stop being the best kept secret and become the expert in your field, subscribe to this YouTube channel.